We're talking about knowledge of the future in movies. In this clip, I'm going to cover Logan's Run from 1976. Alright, so in this movie, I have found that they reference the cast and some other elements of the various Batman and DC movies over the years. And this goes right up to the present day and possibly into the future. And I'm not exactly sure how this is laid out in the movie. It may be in some kind of semi-chronological fashion. So, unreleased, there is a new Batman movie. It's called The Batman. And it has Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne Batman, Paul Dano as the Riddler, Colin Farrell is the Penguin. Alright, so in Logan's Run, there are many links to this movie. And this won't be released until next year. Okay, I'm recording this in 2021, June 2nd. This is Logan's Run 1976, and there are obvious references in this movie to an unreleased movie, and there may be some stuff in here about some other movie that hasn't even been thought of yet. But one of the big hints, it has to do with actress Farrah Faucet, and she's in the new You face change clinic scene. She's the receptionist, and of course Farrah Fawcett is known for her role in the 1970s television series Charlie's Angels. 2019 there was a new Charlie's Angels movie, and it starred Kristen Stewart. Alright, so Kristen Stewart, she was in the Twilight series about vampires and werewolves like more than 10 years ago. She was in this with Robert Pattinson. And you go back at my other videos, there's something about Logan's Run. They're showing something about Elvis Presley, the rock singer. See, if you watch Twilight, maybe you'll notice several of the characters, they look like Elvis. So in Logan's Run, so I think that they show the names of several cast members in here. If you go look at some other videos, you'll see this. And like in the cathedral scene, for example, they may reference Christian Bale, who was Batman 10 years ago. And so the way they show the names of the people who will play the characters, it's through idioms and anecdotes. So you have to take in like the whole movie. All right, so you're busy watching the actors, in the center of the frame. Pause the movie and look around. All right, what's in the background? What are the props? What are their names? Look at their faces. Who do they resemble? You look at all this stuff, and you can determine, I believe, different pieces of information about the future. The 2022 new Batman movie. Look at the scene of Logan's Run, and it's in the ice cave with the robot box. Alright, so you have this robot, and he's composed of this shiny, glistening, reflective metal. Alright, so we're looking for the names of the cast members of the Batman movie. Robert Pattinson. Alright, so Pattinson, it could be patina. Alright, patina, this is a quality of metal, for example. It's like a shine or a glisten. Alright, so yeah, I think they show Robert Pattinson's name in this scene as an idiom or some kind of anecdote or subtextual, subconscious anagram or something. And there's more. Alright, in the background of this scene, okay, well, you have there's several frozen animals. There are frozen penguins in here. Penguin, he is the villain in the new Batman movie, and he's played by Colin Farrell. There's a large frozen walrus in the background of this scene also, and that's a big hint to the cast of this film. The walrus, I think, is a reference to Paul McCartney, who is the lead singer of the Beatles. So if you know about Paul McCartney and the Beatles, you know about the Walrus, Cuckoo Cuckoo. Alright? So here's a reference to the actor who plays the Riddler, and this is Paul Dano, and that's the relationship. And that's how this stuff works. You have to take in all the information and you try to cross-reference it. And there's a method in the madness, totally. Yeah, if you know something about this movie that hasn't been released yet, please look at Logan's Run. Maybe you can find some things that nobody else knows about. Because, yeah, I think that it's shown in this movie. So, yeah, if you like my videos, you can donate to me. I accept Bitcoin. Here's my Bitcoin wallet. My email address, if you're interested in contacting me, it's eastereggpsychic@gmail.com. And yeah, any help is greatly appreciated. I'm trying to build a computer that will look at these various movies and TV shows, and it will do what I do, which is basically pattern recognition. I look at all this stuff. I take in all my life's experience and things that I've seen as far as television and movies, and I use my brain and I come up with these different relationships. And this stuff is for real. It looks like there's knowledge about the future in these media from the past.